So I just finished an emergency operation on a gallbladder. And if you've been around this channel for any time, you'll know that once you have gallstones and you have symptoms, usually surgery is the best option. But that doesn't mean you can't prevent gallstones from forming. And that's what this video is about, the natural ways you can improve your gallbladder health. Hi, my name is Dr. Rich Hillsden, and you're watching my channel, Knife Skills. I am certainly the first to say that once you have gallstones, you really can't get rid of them without surgery. This is because gallstones are literally rocks and are pretty hard to dissolve. But also, if you're making gallstones, your gallbladder isn't contracting properly. The gallstones are really a symptom of the gallbladder problem itself. So for patients who have symptoms and have gallstones, surgery is usually the best option. But if you don't have gallstones yet, or have gallstones and don't have symptoms, there are some natural options that you can use to improve your gallbladder health. First, avoid rapid weight loss. Being overweight is commonly associated with gallstones, but what seems to place patients at particular risk is the rapid yo-yo dieting of weight loss. What is likely happening is that the extreme food restriction that's associated with this type of weight loss stops the gallbladder from contracting in its normal, regular pattern, which is critical for gallbladder health. When the gallbladder doesn't contract, the bile becomes static and precipitates can form in the bile itself. Number two, you should eat healthy fats. Now you might find this advice confusing because doctors will often put patients on a low-fat diet when they're experiencing gallbladder symptoms. However, if you haven't made gallstones yet or don't have symptoms, eating healthy fats encourages gallbladder health. The gallbladder contracts when you eat fat, and it's the regular contraction of the gallbladder that prevents stones from forming in the first place. And this is especially true if you're trying to lose weight. There's excellent data that shows fewer gallstones and fewer symptoms experienced by patients who lose weight while maintaining a healthy fat amount in their diet. So how much fat is a healthy amount of fat? Well, usually that's about 20 to 30% of your calories, and they should come from plant-based sources of polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. Number three, you can avoid the oral contraceptive pill. Estrogen, which is a component of the oral contraceptive pill, has been shown to increase cholesterol production in the liver. Excess amounts seem to precipitate in the bile and can result in more gallstone formation. There have been a number of large cohort studies that show up to a 50% increase in gallstone formation among women taking the oral contraceptive pill. Finally, you should consider avoiding other drugs that might be associated with gallstones. Now, the relationship with other drugs and gallstone formation is not always clear. Some drugs like ceftriaxone and somatostatin analogs like octreotide are known clearly to cause gallstones. But if you are someone who doesn't have gallstones yet, or has a strong family history and is worried about developing gallstones, you might want to talk to your pharmacist to see if the drugs you're taking increase your risk of gallstone formation. In general, the best way to prevent gallstone from forming is to maintain a healthy weight and use a plant-based diet. The best diet is probably the Mediterranean diet, and that's been shown to prevent gallstones from forming. Since you made it to the end of this video, I want to say thank you. If you'd like to learn more about gallbladder, click down on this link below. Until next time, my name is Dr. Rich Hillsden. You've been watching Knife Skills. Have a great day.